Good morning. I'm blogging, yay! And I'm not going to read or watch this until after I posted it again because that perfectionist diva, she's not coming out today. So I wanted to talk to you. I have a great idea. I'm all fired up. Michelle wrote me and told me she was trying to get off a Diet Coke. And I thought, you know what? There's a lot of people out there trying to do that without having headaches or, biting off their spouse's head or any of that kind of stuff. So I wanted to share, I used to be a really Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper addict. And, now I really only drink water and most of it has chlorophyll. So I wanted to talk about my transition for that. It took me about, I think, 3 or 4 months, and it's been 3 years. And a Diet Coke, any sort of soda, just doesn't even taste well. It's not even in my palate anymore. So I wanted to talk about some of the tricks and trade I did that with, and also gotten a lot more questions on chlorophyll, so I wanted to sprinkle a couple more of those in. So first of all, when I decided to quit Diet Coke, it's because I did that little experiment where you put the penny in a glass of Diet Coke overnight and you watch to see, how it erodes it. And I'm like, oh, can you just imagine what it's doing to the inside of my body? So I made myself some little rules. One, I had read that you should take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should aim for a day. So I did that, and then I kind of stretched mine a little bit and said, this is how many I'm going to have. And I said I could not even have a sip of Diet Coke until I'd had 70 ounces of water. So, if I wanted one, that's fine, but I had to finish the water first. And a lot of times when I drank that much water, I wasn't thirsty anymore and I didn't want the Diet Coke. So that was a really big help. And at the beginning, I said I bought 2 a week, and I bought them at a convenience store with the twist-off cap, and that's all that I would have in the house. And the twist-off cap really helped too, because what I would do is I'd take those little bitty kid cups, and that would be like, I'd put some in there with ice, and that would be enough to give me the taste, but yet I wasn't committing to a full can because I had opened it, and I might be able to have more on a different day when I needed it. And then after time, it got to be more and more days where I wouldn't have that little shot of it, and I started losing the taste for it. It didn't, when I was thirsty, I wanted water. So I think that those were the 2 things that really helped me. I wasn't a cold turkey person, so knowing it was there, but yet it was my choice not to have it really helped, and then forcing myself to have so much water before I could touch it. Those were the 2, I'd swear by those 2 things that helped me. So some people asked about chlorophyll, how much I use, and how much they are on the site. So I wanted to tell you that I use the big, huge gallon. I leave it in my fridge, and you have to leave the liquid in your fridge once you open it. And both my husband and I take it, so it's kind of hard to gauge how much I use, but maybe one of those big, huge things, it lasts us more than a month. And the big, huge one's like $150, I think. Then there's this size. I don't know why my camera does this backwards thing. If anybody has a Mac and knows, let me know. This is $25.95. It's 16 ounces. This is the one you got to put in the fridge after you use it. Watchers also has, I think if you spend $150 or $250, you get the distributorship for free. You don't have to buy any monthly amount, and you can just use the 25% discount for yourself, which is what I've been doing for 3 years now. The other product that I swear by is this one, which is the chlorophyll too, but it's the professional formula. And what it means by professional is this has 1,000 milligrams per teaspoon, and this one has 70 milligrams per tablespoon. So you can see this is a lot more concentrated. But what I use this for is, one, I mix it up. This has got like a little mint flavoring in it, whereas the other one doesn't. And also I carry this in my purse. It's great for traveling and on the road. And, these new fun Ironman bottles I have, it's not pink though, have a fairly good open size mouth. So I just sprinkle a little bit of the powder in the cap or on a piece of paper, and I dump it right in there and shake it up. So it makes it so I can have it on the road. And especially sometimes when I'm on the road in the hotel, the waters kind of taste a little funk. But it will hide the taste. So I always have it with me, and those are the 2 products that I enjoy. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this one is $55 for the bottle, but it's professional formula. Remember, this is 1,000 milligrams. So you don't have to use as much of it. This lasts me a long time. I mean, this thing, I might keep this in my purse for 3 months, but I alternate back and forth. So just be careful with either one of those things. The green, it stains, so you want to make sure you clean up everything afterwards, and you tie the lids pretty tight and stuff. So I think those were the big questions. Sorry, Mr. Flo, I haven't been working out the arms lately. So I've been taking the last month off. I am going to go into a TRX class in somebody's home starting September 12th. So I'm going to try that, and I'll let you guys know how that goes, and especially if anybody's thinking about to buying them. And then I'm going to start running. I use the Hal Higdon's plan, and so I'm going to go ahead and blog later this week about how I use that plan and what my lessons learned were from running my first half, and how I'm going to change that up because I'm signed up for my second one on December 5th in Las Vegas. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks, and I'll see you in a couple days.